Hello, and welcome to Paul's Wanderings. Today's video is going to be a bit different. Today I want to talk to you about an incident that happened back in November on the Franconia Ridge. As I said in one of my previous videos, which I'll link to you in the description down below, hiking in New Hampshire's White Mountains can be very dangerous, and this story perfectly illustrates that. I'm going to talk to you about the hike of Emily Sotelo and her attempt to do the Franconia Ridge in November. So Emily Sotelo started her hike to do the Franconia Ridge on, what was it? November 20th. She started about 4:30 a.m. and she had done some research about what the weather was going to be like. Unfortunately, all the weather that she could find was for Franconia itself, not the upper summits. Now, she left at 4:30 a.m. on Sunday. At about 5 o'clock in the morning, she had sent a text to her mother telling her what she had wanted for lunch when she got down. She and her mother had intended to meet at the Mount or to go to the Mount Washington Hotel and have lunch to celebrate her 20th birthday. The weather forecast for the higher summits of New Hampshire on that day the temperatures were forecast to be between 5 degrees Fahrenheit and anywhere below 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So roughly negative 15 to negative 20 Celsius. The winds for that day were forecast to be upwards of 95 miles an hour or roughly 152 kilometers per hour. When Emily left for her hike, she really wasn't prepared for the conditions. She was wearing long underwear, pants, heated gloves, wearing basically sneakers. She was wearing trail runners. At about 5 a.m., Emily had sent a text to her mother telling her what she was hoping to have for lunch at the Mount Washington Hotel when she got done with her hike. And later in the day, her mother had sent a text to her asking how the hike was going, but didn't get any response from her. And at that point is when Emily's mother had decided to call New Hampshire Fish and Game. Now, when the searchers started their hike up to Mount Lafayette to start looking for Emily, the wind speeds at that point were blowing about 40 to 60 miles per hour, so roughly 64 to 96 kilometers per hour. Tuesday, they had found the rescuers and the searchers had found some of Emily's belongings up on the ridge, as well as some of her footsteps. They say that it took the searchers almost 2 hours to go 900 feet, so roughly 274 meters. The searchers were also traveling over small trees that were packed with ice and sinking, and then they were sinking in the snow that was up to their knees or even waist high. So if rescuers who are prepared for this type of weather and this type of situation were having a difficult time, you can only imagine what Emily was going through. Now, they were able to find Emily's body about 3/4 of a mile or 1.2 kilometers off the trail, and I believe they found her on Wednesday. So she started out on she started out on Sunday, and she was found on Wednesday. So I really would not want to think about what she was going through on that hike with the wind and the cold and the weather that she was dealing with. I hope you found value in this video today. And if you did, remember to give me a thumbs up. If you liked this video, I know you're going to like the one that'll pop up right here. And I really love it if you would help support me in my endeavor to bring you videos such as this. One great way is to buy some of my merch. Got a great mug available to you, as well as some t-shirts and some hoodies and sweatshirts. And I'll leave a link to that right in the description below. So until I see you again in my next adventure, this is Paul signing off.